We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello friends, welcome to the online video on the subject Basic Mechanical Engineering. In this one we are discussing about refrigeration and air conditioning. In previous lecture we have studied about the basic principles of air conditioning, which are the various functions operated by air condition, and then finally we have classified the air conditioning system according to the requirement. Today we will discuss about one type of air conditioner, that is window air conditioner. This window air conditioner may be mainly useful for conditioning of air in the room, and generally it is mounted in a window. That is why it is known as the window air conditioner. This window air conditioner unit consists of the following components as we have shown in figure: evaporator, these are the evaporator; condenser, this is the condenser; compressor, this is the compressor; and expansion device. So this is the capillary tube, which is generally an expansion device. Now this is the space to be cool, means this is the closed room, and this is the atmosphere where it will reject the heat. Now we will see the working of a window air conditioning system. So this is the place to be cool, and this is the hot air where heat will be rejected. Now the hot air coming from the room is flow on a evaporator. Now this is the air that will passing through the evaporator, and the cooling coil, here it has a, these are the cooling coils that will absorb the heat from this hot air, and the moisture of air gets removed on the cooling coil surface by processing of a conditioning of air. Thus the air is cooled. So from here whatever the air will pass, that will become cool air and dehumidified to meet the requirement comfort of air conditioning in the room. Then the filters, these filters that will clean the air coming from the room before passes through the cooling coil, and the tray is provided below. Here at the bottom the tray is provided to collect the moisture which condenses from the recirculating air. The hot air from the room and the cool air is taking place by the evaporator blower. This is the evaporator fan or blower. Both will be mixed over here, the cool air from the evaporator and hot air from the outside. The refrigerating unit provides cooling effect at evaporator. The condenser fan circulates air on outside of the condenser tube. So here this condenser fan that will blow out, and it will help to reject the heats from the condenser to the atmosphere. So refrigerant vapor at a high temperature from the compressor that will enter here, and as it will passes through this condenser, it will become a low temperature liquid refrigerant. but it has a still high pressure. So when it will passing through this capillary tube, it will become liquid refrigerant, and it has a low pressure and low temperature, and then it will cool and again passing to the compressor will compress, and again this process will continue. So the room temperature is controlled by a thermostat using on-off power supply to the compressor motor. Now the limitation of window air conditioner system: it produces noise in the room because the compressor is very near to the room. This is the one of the biggest advantage. The evaporator and condenser are closed in a single unit. Therefore, evaporator cannot be used as an interior of room because the condenser require outside air to be cool. This is the second limitation. And third, it requires appropriate size of window or hole in a wall to fit this air conditioner, because it will be fitted on a wall. So we require a proper hole to fit into the air conditioning system. So this is how this window air conditioner will work for cooling, heating, humidification, dehumidification, and circulating the air into the room for proper air conditioning and human comfort system. In next lecture we will see split window air conditioning system. Thank you very much.